Hello guys, my name is Marcelo Gustavo Aguilar Calegare. I'm Brazilian, but I have my mother, she's Argentinian, so I'm a South American, typical guy from South America. And I'm a social psychologist also. I have my underdegree on psychology and PhD on social psychology here in Brazil, and I've been studying for some years communities in the rural area here in the Amazon rainforest, more specifically the non-indigenous people. It means there is a specific term in Portuguese that we call the traditional communities and peoples, which they are not only Indians in the forest, but there are many other kinds of peoples in the communities out there. So I've been trying to study their way of life, and starting from the social psychology also, I try to set some sustainable development projects with them in accordance to the sustainable development paradigms. I believe that in our world we need to balance the economy, social and environment of our life. So in the communities is the same thing. They have an advantage. They live into the forest, so it means they're already surrounded by nature, by the environment, and they're responsible for the care of taking care of the forest. So they have patterns in their cultures which they have this sustainable pattern since they were grown up, and they keep taking care of the forest. And I have many examples that shows they can do it. Then there is this other thing, the social development, which is the point I've been working most, because here in Brazil we don't have many public politics to attend their needs as social rights, basic social rights, as education, as health system, access to health system. They don't have basic needs as good water to drink. And you can think, oh, in the Amazon rainforest there is a lot of water, but it's not like we're thinking. Drinkable water is not for everybody. So they need many things, and they're Brazilian like the other people, so they need to be attendant on this, and to improve their lives they need also the economic sustainability, which means they need income. They don't live just of the products of the forest, but they have to sell some things, they have to produce some things in order to have money to buy some goods which are available in the cities. And they need some opportunities also according to their knowledge, to their abilities, and about the possibilities offered by their culture. So this is what I've been working at, and since I started from the standpoint of social psychology, I've been challenging many things, hard things actually. First of all, when I first got to one community, then I was right sit beside the river, and then one of them came to me and started to tell some unbelievable stories about their culture, about what phenomena they are in contact with. And one of the guys told me about this legend. After all, I discovered it was a legend, but at that time I didn't know it was something of the myths of the Amazon people. And they told me about the big snake. It's a legend, and I was amazed. Wow, I thought it was just on the movies. Then the guy told me about some phenomena he saw of the forest, and then I was, no, this is superstition. And studying science, I've realized science cannot explain everything. Science is about verifying things with our rational thinking, but those people, they know more things, and they get knowledge not only by the thought, but also by their feelings, also by contacts with a sensibility, contacts with some sources of nature. They have the sensibility, contact with some beings of the forests, of lives of the forest, and this is part of their life. And to understand and to help those people, I had to change my way of thinking to start to understand this kind of phenomena. And I'll give you a good example. I've been to indigenous tribes, so sometimes I go to indigenous tribe also, And there was this guy. He was responsible for the cure of the tribe, and he simply told me, since I was born, I was elected by the spirits of the forest to cure my people, and they came to me, they told me how to use some herbs and plants of the forest to cure people, and I was chosen by those spirits. And he knew many things, and nobody told him. I mean, not like us. So how could he get this knowledge? As I'm telling you, science cannot explain it. That's why I have to understand that we need to rethink how we get knowledge. What is the truth? What is reality? And I'm interested in studying the way of life of these people, try to help them to develop some projects with them, to give the right value to their way of life, basically. I hope which our next project can be approved is the rescue of the knowledge of some communities, the knowledge they have about herbs and plants, which could be used to cure people in the community, not through the whole world, just for the communities. Rescue that knowledge so that it could reinforce their knowledge, because it's been lost, and also to regain the self-esteem of these people, and to adapt it to the public policies which have to be adapted to this region, to the people of the forest, of course. So, if you're interested on exchanging knowledge, so here am I. Alright? Hope I could explain something. See you guys.